Okay, Ryan Habenicht, Robert Thornton. You guys just weighed in probably the biggest bag I've ever seen here for a 3-day tournament. First of all, you won your second consecutive Future Pro Tour Classic, which has not been done. You guys are the first to do that. And what does it feel like?
I'm emotionally drained from today. I mean, it was just high, and then come down to the final weigh-in where, you know, they had a good bag too. The guys that were leading had a good bag, and they need 31 to beat us, and having 30 is just so close. And I feel so bad for the guys that got second. But it's an epic day on Clear Lake. I mean, just non-stop catching fish all day, throwing back 6-pounders, just non-stop throwing everything from small baits to big baits to chatter baits to lipless crankbaits to, I mean, I don't think there isn't a bait we didn't catch a fish on today that we had in the box.
I mean, we were sitting there laughing. It was so crazy. Just the fish were so schooled up, and it was really what we couldn't catch a fish on. I mean, it was just everything. It was just magical, and the way all the days tied together, and especially today, and I think it was probably about 1:30. I missed a big one, and at the same time, he stuck one of the bigger, closer probably to 8 pounds. And
yeah, I know a Bassmaster's rated this lake, you know, top 3, top 5. But I think right now in the nation, considering the kind of weights that are coming out of this lake right now, this has got to be the #1 lake in the country, by far.
So, obviously you caught them on several different things, but what part of the lake did you guys focus on?
We had several spots for the tournament. One primary spot that we beat up day 1 and day 2, and we caught everything we could off it on day 2 because we knew we needed to have a good bag. And luckily, our third spot that we didn't touch, we pulled up there, and it was just the big fish moved in. It was a difference of catching 4-pounders yesterday to catching 6-pounders. It was a 2-pound heavier average. We've been catching 27, and 35. I mean, it just jumped up huge, the quality of fish that we were catching. We're fishing the north end of the lake, anywhere from state parks down to where we launched the boat. And we stayed up here 90% of the tournament. We ran down south and it just wasn't happening. And just worked out great.
What was consistent? If you caught them on so many baits, what was consistent about the areas that you were fishing?
What was the grass? And I could pull out the grass that's in the glove
kept a
box,
piece of the grass,
because there's not a lot of grass in this lake, right? There's a lot of dead grass, and if you can find fresh, green, vibrant grass, you can find big schools of fish. And it's just one of those things that you just got to keep fishing and fishing and fishing. And you know, guys are saying the bite sucks, and for practice, the bite did suck. But areas that we caught fish, we left those areas alone and did like everybody else. We had horrible practice as far as fishing the rest of the areas. And some of the areas we were fishing out deep, and as the days were going on, guys are coming in shallow, running in shallow, and we're laughing not because of where they're fishing, because those fish aren't going to move up with all those boats up there. And we're fishing out deep, staying out deep the whole time, and boats are coming in and out, and those fish just don't pull up in 3 feet of water when the trolling motor can hit them in the head. So we're staying out deep, and we just go through little flurries throughout the tournament. And then today it was just on all day. We had the whole area to ourselves. Guys were coming in shallow and fishing still, but we still had that whole deep area to ourselves, and that's where all those bigger fish sit in the ambush areas outside of the big spawning bays, outside of where all the hitch are moving in. They stay out in the deeper grass, the deeper wood, the deeper any kind of break, any kind of contour change, anything like that. That's where those bigger fish hold, because they're not the schooling fish that are up chasing the bait. Like all the schooling fish are up shallow, the 3, 4, and 5 pounders, they're up schooling the fish. All the big fish hang out deep in the ambush areas and wait for the bait to come to them. That's why they're bigger and they're smarter, and that's the fish we were targeting the whole tournament. And just, you know, we got lucky. It turned on for us. I was so excited this morning. I woke up and walked outside with the t-shirt on, and I was like, man, today's going to be good. Today's going to be good, and it was.
Yeah, the water rose from 50 to 54, and that's just over the whole time. It was even, I think it dropped down to about 48 there on Saturday morning, I guess, but it was just really cool I mean, we power fished the whole time. We had our low on Saturday and slowed down a little bit, but we're just fishing as fast as we could get away with.
And the key was in practice, just cover as much water. He was throwing the 7
yeah,
prong.
it's called the Bounty Hunter. It's got a skirted head and 7 prongs, 4 short, 3 longer. So in California, when you only have 3 hooks, 3 long prongs in the back, and I was mixing it up between the 4/8 Kitex with 1/8 ounce heads, and then I was changing it up to throwing swim jigs on the bottom, same weight, and a vibe in the middle, which is a weedless vibration bait, and we're fishing these spots, and in between the rotating through baits, you can throw that thing out there and rip it through the grass, and it comes through clean, and it was just driving him crazy.
And the bait, he was throwing that because the rigs that I was throwing, I couldn't get touched on. They're different brands, but for some reason I just couldn't get bit, so I let him do his thing with that. And then I threw, in practice and in the tournament, I caught 2 of our big fish in the tournament on a Killer Instinct glide bait, which everybody throws out here, big glide baits. They're 10, 9, 8 inch, some guys throw 12 inch. This is about a 9 inch glide bait. I think the brand's Killer Instinct. I don't even know if you can buy them in the store. I think you got to get them on eBay. But it's a gliding bait, and that's the deal out here this time of year. Is, you know, the big craze with the new swim baits coming out is the big wide action swimming S-wave type glide bait. But it's a Killer Instinct, and it's bigger than the original size S-wave, and I actually have a custom color that looks like a Clear Lake hitch. So it's a dark hitch color.
I mean, it was key because everybody's throwing Gancrafts and S-waves and Roman Maids, and he comes in there and it was just boom.
It's a color. It's just color that nobody else has. I mean, it's not a typical swim bait color, so they don't make them. So if you get them custom made, then they work out good. But I don't think you can buy them in stores or anything, which is good.
Yeah.
All right, what's next for you guys now that you're gonna graduate?
Yeah, I've jumped in and fished a couple of FLWs before. I've cashed checks, and then I've got my butt kicked. And I think now I definitely will probably end up fishing the FLW on Delta, and I'll probably end up fishing the FLW up here in the fall in Clear Lake, and just switch over to that. And then I occasionally fish the English choice circuits, and I'll probably end up starting fishing those because I'm not going to be able to fish this circuit anymore, which I actually really enjoy, and I've been fishing it since 2007. And it's honestly the best circuit, amateur circuit in the West. He says that, but it really is, because there's other circuits out there that just don't compare. I mean, this circuit is really the best circuit out there.
Robert or Ryan, what about you?
I would agree. I mean, Vince does an awesome job. I mean, the weigh in, the classic, awesome, really great. For me, I just moved up to Oregon. I'm in Eugene now, so this is just over the last couple months, and I'm going to the University of Oregon, and I'm gonna do the college fishing and travel across and see if I can't really step up and be one of the top contenders, and hopefully go back east and try to win some bigger events with that.
Guys, 2014 Future Pro Tour champions. Congratulations.
Thank you
so much.